My honest take on financial freedom, a real talk guide. Alright, let's talk money, specifically how to get to that sweet spot of financial freedom. This isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. It's my honest advice based on years of hustling, starting from the bottom. I was that kid in school labeled a lost cause, which led me to drop out at 16 and become a carpenter's apprentice. My glamorous job, making wooden trash cans for a whopping $2 an hour. Enough to cover my expenses, sure, but every day was the same monotonous grind. I was stuck, and I knew if I didn't find a way out, I'd end up like my coworkers, who seemed to have lost their souls along the way. I wanted freedom, the freedom to do what I loved without being chained to a boss. So, I hatched a plan, and guess what? I managed to hit millionaire status and financial freedom in my 20s. People ask me all the time if it's still possible today, and my answer is a resounding yes, but you need the right plan. By the end of this, you'll have a roadmap to get you there as fast as possible. Let's dive in. Step 1. Figure out your freedom number. Your freedom number is the amount of money you need to live your life without ever worrying about money again. Once it's invested properly, it'll generate enough passive income to support your lifestyle indefinitely. We'll talk more about investing later, but first, you need to figure out that magic number, because it's different for everyone. First, set your financial freedom baseline. What kind of life are you dreaming of? Vacations, sports cars, a mansion, a private jet? Just remember, the fancier the lifestyle, the harder it is to get there. Personally, I've always valued freedom over luxury. I made a rule early on to only slightly increase my lifestyle quality each year. Let's break down the potential costs. This is based on what people in their 20s typically aspire to. According to studies, grab a piece of paper and adjust these numbers to match your own goals. Housing, city life, or a place on the outskirts is usually ideal. A one-bedroom flat in Miami could cost around $30,000 per year. London's rent prices are pretty similar. Car? A Porsche 911 is a common dream car, so let's use that. Luxury cars come with hefty costs. Fuel, maintenance, insurance, plus the car payment. That's about $4,125 total. Vacations, Gen Z, is all about travel. Way more than my generation. 3 mid-range trips per year. That's roughly $5,000, and double that if you're bringing someone along. Bills. Sticking with the one-bedroom apartment, electricity, heating, water, and internet might cost around $3,000 per year. Food. A mix of home cooking and eating out. You could probably do this for about $5,000 per year. Health insurance. In the US, a mid-level plan could cost around $2,500 per year. Leisure. Gym membership, nights out, spontaneous spending. A reasonable yearly budget might be $4,000. Add up these costs to see how much you'll need annually. In our example, that's $75,245. Now, multiply that by 25. Why 25? It's called the rule of 25, a way to figure out how much you need invested to withdraw money each year without ever running out. So, $75,245 by 25 equals $1,881,125. That is your freedom figure. Think of it like a golden goose laying eggs. Take the egg's income, but don't eat the goose, your principal, and it'll keep producing. This assumes you can get a 4% return on your investments. The S&P 500 has historically averaged 12 to 14% over the last 10 years, although that is higher than the very long-term average. No one has ever lost money by holding an S&P 500 index fund for over 20 years. You can invest in the S&P 500 with apps like Trading 212, which even lets you buy fractional shares, meaning you don't have to be rich to start. Dollar cost averaging is a good strategy for beginners. Investing the same amount regularly, whether the market is up or down, to average out your costs. Step 2. Hack your life to save money. Reaching that freedom number might seem impossible, but there are strategies to get there faster. Take a hard look at where your money is going. You're probably spending more than you realize on things that don't really matter. I'm not going to tell you to skip bets. Instead, I'll show you smart hacks to save money while still living the life you want. Car hacking. Social media makes it seem like everyone's driving Lambos, but most are financed, costing hundreds a month. The average new car payment in 2024 is $734. That's almost $9,000 a year. Don't fall into this trap. Instead, buy a quality used car that's already depreciated. Drive it for a few years and sell it for close to what you paid. No huge payments, no debt. Brand hacking. Choose generic or store brand products over big names. Studies show you can save up to 87%. For example, generic cereal can save you $2.56 a box, which adds up to over $4,000 in 5 years if you do that every day. You probably won't even taste the difference. House hacking: instead of a typical apartment, get a duplex or a place with an extra room. Live in one unit and rent out the other, using the rental income to cover your mortgage. You're essentially living for free while building equity. Or, if you're renting, you could even sublet on Airbnb with your landlord's permission, of course. Tax hacking: there are legal ways to keep more of your money. Claim business expenses if you have a side hustle, and use tax-free savings accounts like an ISA in the UK or a Roth IRA in the US. Deal hacking: negotiate everything. Never accept the sticker price on a car. Do your research. Get quotes from multiple dealers and buy at the end of the month when salespeople are trying to hit targets. Step 3. Get a credit card. Yes, really. A lot of people think credit cards are evil, but they're actually one of the best tools for building credit if used wisely. Your credit score is your financial reputation. A good score gets you better interest rates on loans, saving you tons of money in the long run. For example, when you're ready to buy a house, a good credit score could mean a lower mortgage rate, keeping more money in your pocket. Step 4. Create an additional income stream. If you're serious about financial freedom, you need more than one income stream. Think of your income like a stool. If you only rely on your job, that's one leg. Lose your job, and you're left with nothing. Most people will have around 12 different jobs in their lifetime. But if you add more legs, a side hustle, investments, that stool becomes rock solid. Start with a side hustle that builds on your existing skills. Affiliate marketing, freelancing, e-commerce, even car cleaning. The more valuable your work, the more you earn. And don't tell me you're too busy. There are 168 hours in a week. After work, sleep, meals, and commuting, you still have over 50 hours of free time. Step 5. Use money to make more money. Poor people use money to pay bills. Middle-class people use it to get bigger loans for bigger houses and nicer cars. Rich people use money to make more money. Expansion. Once you have extra income, don't just spend it. Think about passive income streams where your money grows while you sleep. The rich aren't just working for money, they're making it work for them. Investing in the stock market is a good starting point. Real estate is the ultimate wealth builder, but it requires more cash up front. Final thoughts. This is the real deal on financial freedom. It takes work, planning, and discipline, but it's absolutely achievable. Start with your freedom number. Hack your life to save. Build your credit. Create multiple income streams and use your money to make more money. You got this.